Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, I know that my channel isn't necessarily oriented around this kind of content where, I'm talking about the world and news and what's going on. I try to keep this channel solely focused on content, whether that's what's going on in my life or just whatever kind of, content I'm trying to produce. Since all this has been going on and all this has been happening, I felt like I needed to voice my opinion and my thoughts on this entire situation because these things have been happening for years, all these protests and everything, and only now have we seen something of this caliber with all the violence that's been caused. From the way I see it, these kinds of protests, they need to happen because what's happened to George Floyd is more than enough to be a testament to that, because it's sad to see so many of these cases go unnoticed and with no action being served, no justice whatsoever for any of these people. And when you look at it, all over the years, you could think that up to this point, up to 2020, that we would already be over this, and that we wouldn't be worrying about our problems of this. What you would think is a minuscule thing, you'd think we'd be worrying about more important things such as like poverty and pollution or advancing technology, or just industrializing more in general. The things that make the front of the news, the headline of the news are all these protests right now. And I like I said, I understand these protests, they need to happen, and I 100% stand by them. If I could be there right now, I would be doing it. I would probably be protesting right now. But I don't know how weary I'd be with the, pandemic going around. But I believe that there comes a point in a protest where there's a line that needs to be drawn, as to what defines what exactly is a protest and what is not. Because burning down buildings and, all of these stories of looting and these crimes that are being committed, just it's not. I don't think that's should be part of the protest. It should not. Because I understand the motive behind everything. The motive is you want to raise awareness, but burning down buildings, robbing all these stores, that's not the way to go about it. Now, we have seen many peaceful protests. If you look around, there have been many peaceful protests with no altercations whatsoever. But we haven't. I just feel like there needs to be a line that is drawn. And if I could, I don't think that I would be out there right now protesting because of how, like I said, how predicative it would be to to make that decision with the pandemic going on right now. But I feel like I just wanted to let you guys know my opinion on this entire situation and let my voice be heard. I probably won't do anything after this. I was planning on posting something as soon as I heard about it, but I decided to wait a little bit and see what would unfold, what would come of it. And once I saw the protests being taken to the next level, like I said, where they're burning these buildings down, looting these stores, blowing up cop cars. That's just a little too far. The things I've seen, it's sickening almost to think about. And like I said, I really feel like there needs to be a line that should be drawn. Like I said, I currently live in the Philippines. There's nothing that I can do other than use my platform as a voice to raise awareness for what's been happening, because this year's been a really crazy one, and I can only hope that it gets better from here. I hope and pray for the best. I just figured that this is a matter that needed to be addressed and needed to be spoken up about, though. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd let my voice be heard and let it echo throughout the community. So that's just my opinion on the matter. Like I said, I don't plan on making any more videos concerning this situation. I just thought that it would be a waste not to address this matter and what's going on in the world. So if you haven't heard the news, then just Google George Floyd. I don't even think I need to explain it. It's really sickening to watch that video of what the officer did to George Floyd. Words cannot describe what the entire nation was feeling in that moment. It's sick. But all these protests and everything, like I said, there just needs to be a line drawn of what is a protest, what isn't a protest. So thought I'd give my opinion. Sorry for getting all politics, whatever, or, like blah, blah, blah. I'm not usually the guy who gives my opinion, like deep criticism on things. But when I see something like this in a nation that I grew up in and I love to this day still, go to something like that, to something, what we're seeing with all this chaos and destruction, I just thought that I'd voice my opinion and let it be heard. So thank you for watching.